feel like there were certain things I really needed to hear after the avoidant discard 7 months ago. So here's that video for anyone who is going through this type of breakup. Number one, it's not your fault. You didn't do anything to make them leave. A person that leaves abruptly with giving no resolution is a person that lacks emotional maturity. Can't have conversations with you or communicate with you during the relationship is someone that is just simply completely unavailable for a committed relationship. And it's impossible to work with someone like that. That's not your fault. You cannot be blamed for things that you had no idea were even going on. Of course, we all have flaws, we all have shortcomings, we all bring our own baggage to relationships, but that's normal. And avoidance will leave for abnormal reasons. They will tell you things that make no sense and absolutely blindside you. Like all of a sudden they need to focus on themselves, or they don't think the two of you are compatible, or you don't like to go hiking, you're just not outdoorsy enough for them, or whatever the fuck they say. Those are what we call coping strategies. Those are what avoidants use to justify their reason for leaving. They are feeling so activated and so overwhelmed inside of this committed relationship because they don't know how to give you what you want. They know that what you want ultimately is true connection, true intimacy, true vulnerability with them. And they simply don't know how to give that to you. Because of that, they feel like they are falling short, they feel ashamed, and they're getting overwhelmed. That's why they start to distance, and that's why they end up abruptly leaving. That's not your fault. And they come up with reasons to try to justify that. And so they'll say these things to you that ultimately you will take personally because they feel very personal. But I'm here to tell you right now, this person liked you, was attracted to you, loved you enough to get into the relationship with you in the first place, right? And you guys, I'm assuming, were together for a substantial period of time. So there were reasons keeping them in that relationship. They liked you, okay? They most likely loved you. They have their own issues that caused them to leave. Anytime they looked at you, it was a reflection of their own shame staring back at them after a certain period of time. And so it became too uncomfortable to be in your presence anymore. Number two, you are still desirable. You are still attractive. You still have it going on, okay? I know you feel undesirable because being with an avoidant will make you feel completely undesirable as they stop giving you a lot of types of affection. They stop desiring you sexually. They start taking space. And what that does to literally anyone, it doesn't even matter if you're anxious, you start to turn inward and wonder, what's wrong with you? Why does my partner not want to be around me? Why don't they want to kiss me? Why don't they want to be intimate with me? And all you can really do is make the assumption that they're just not attracted to you anymore. And that's not what's going on. Number three, you don't need to prove anything to the avoidant. And in fact, the harder you try, the worse it's going to be for you and for them. They are so activated that they genuinely need space. And you just need to give that to them. Just let them go. If they want to go, let them go. And put up those walls between you and them. Go no contact. Because the biggest mistake I made in the beginning was thinking I had something to prove. So I started posting all these sexy pics. I started, trying to make him jealous. I started trying to do all that shit on my social media. And it never had any effect at all. It didn't do a fucking thing. The harder I tried, the more disappointed I got because I never got any of the reactions that I wanted. Maybe he was thinking certain things. I don't know. I can't be inside his head. But it never came back on me in any great way. It was always disappointing. Number four, you going no contact is not going to make them forget about you. If anything, they will have more respect for you because right now they are viewing you as clingy. As annoying as that fucking is, they are viewing you as clingy. Go no contact. Put up that barrier. Show that you have that dignity and self-respect. If you want to leave my life, go ahead. I'm not going to be part of this little game where I'm trying to make you feel a certain type of way. I'm going to go and I'm going to live my life. The avoidant is still human. So even though they want to avoid and they want to ignore and they want to run away from their problems, they can't. They can't psychologically do that. They're still going to be thinking about you. It's impossible that they can just poof, forget about you. You're still going to be in their mind. And obsessing over, oh, they're going to forget about me, or oh, it's going to hurt their feelings if I go no contact. They just left you abruptly, okay? That should not be your priority, is worrying about how they're going to feel. Were they worried about how you would feel when they abruptly left you out of the blue, probably cheating on you or fucking around with someone else or lying to you or keeping secrets? No, they were not. Number five, It's okay that you miss them, that you want them, that you desire them, that you're obsessing over them. That's completely normal. You're gonna feel that way in the beginning, okay? And it might last for a little while. You're gonna ruminate. You're going to be thinking about them a lot. You're going to be trying to conjure up, texts that you can send them or videos that you can send them or ways that you can try to reel them back in. That's normal. That happens in breakups. Try to keep yourself busy. Try to do whatever you can to keep your mind off it. Allow yourself to feel your feelings. And just remember that this pain has an expiration date. There is going to be a day that you wake up where you're like, holy shit, I haven't thought about that person like all week. Instead of looking at this as this is happening to me, look at it as this is happening for me. Because why do I want to be in a relationship with someone who is not emotionally available? Why do I want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with me? The universe is sending this person away so that I can attract someone who actually wants to be in my life, so that I can take wisdom from this experience, learn what I need to, make some corrections on myself, and ultimately end up in a better place.